What happened? When Mill called me a gold digger at her own daughter's wedding. You ever have one of those moments where time just freezes, and you're standing there wondering, did that really just happen? Well, that was me. On the dance floor. At my own wedding. So let's rewind. I, 29F, married my husband, 31M, about 3 months ago. We had a beautiful ceremony, or at least it was supposed to be beautiful, until my mother-in-law decided to turn it into a live episode of Jerry Springer. Now for context, my husband comes from a pretty wealthy family. They've got money. Meanwhile, I grew up in a very average middle-class household. I worked my butt off to get through college without debt. And I've been building my career in marketing for years. I'm not rich, but I'm not broke either. But apparently none of that mattered to my MIL. From the moment we got engaged, she kept dropping little jokes about me being a gold digger. You know, the kind of jokes that aren't funny but are meant to sting. Things like, oh, I hope she loves you as much as she loves your credit card? Ha, ha. Very original. I brushed it off at first because, hey, some people just need time. But fast forward to the wedding reception. We're in the middle of speeches, and she decides this is the moment to really shine. She takes the microphone, smiles sweetly, and says, well, I guess we should all be thankful. My husband's name. Found someone who loves him. For more than his wallet. Right, honey? And she laughed. Like it was the funniest thing ever. The whole room went quiet. You could actually feel the awkwardness settling in. I'm standing there frozen, trying not to cry, and my husband, he immediately grabs the mic and says, Mom, that was the last time you'll ever disrespect my wife in front of me. You could hear gasps. People's jaws drop. His mom tried to play it off with, oh, I was just kidding. But nope, he doubled down. He told her that he knew exactly who I was, that I had been with him through tough times when he had nothing, and that if anyone was digging for gold, it was her, digging for attention. And then, he took my hand, and we walked out of the reception hall together to take a breather. When we came back, everyone avoided her like the plague. It wasn't the perfect wedding I'd imagined, but honestly, watching my husband stand up for me like that was better than any fairy tale. And to this day, Mill hasn't apologized, but she also hasn't said a single word about money again. I guess sometimes the silence is apology enough. So, Reddit, was I wrong to just stand there and let my husband handle it? Or should I have spoken up for myself too?